After what seemed to have taken way longer than it should, the backyard makeover has come to an end. But before revealing the final transformation, there are numerous items that still have to be checked off the list before finally calling this project complete. The first big task at hand was the privacy fence. We went with the Hoft privacy fence kit from Home Depot, as we found it to be the simplest option through our research, but also gave us the sleek look we were going for. And no, this is not sponsored. The kit comes with the metal posts, mounting plate, spacers for the fence boards, and the cap for the post. The only things you have to purchase separately are the wood fence boards and the screws needed for mounting the posts to the actual deck. This kit is very straightforward and doesn't take much effort to put together, making it great for anyone who may not be well versed in this type of stuff. I installed this on my own, so it's definitely doable solo, but having an extra set of hands when leveling and mounting each post would have been nice.
I didn't realize you were chill like that.
This corner post was the hardest of the three since I had to make sure the boards would be straight in each direction. This red level came in clutch as it helped me locate the fence board location in the small section that would attach to the house, but it'll make more sense later. I used tape instead of pencil markings as a guide for where the post would sit. And once I stood the post in its spot, I used plastic shims to get the post level in both directions. These are the screws I bought for attaching the posts to the deck, which I painted the tops black since they'll be visible. But there it was, one post in and two more to go. Obviously some of the screws had to land right in the joins of the deck boards, but it ended up working out still, so we're good. Up next were the fence boards. This part was pretty straightforward as all it required was to cut each fence board to size, slat it in place, add a spacer, and repeat.
What the hell? Oh my God!
When adding the fence boards, you want to check their level just to ensure nothing went out of whack along the way. If they are, there's this little screw at the bottom that you can move up or down to help level things. And there it is. It took a little longer than expected, but again, I was by myself, so I'm happy with the result. The small section that attaches to the house I did off camera, which you'll see in the reveal, so make sure to stick around to the end. Another task on the list were these two gardens that needed soil. A simple yet laborious job, so let's get to it. Silk screen was added behind the wall, and this is just to prevent any soil seeping through. there it is. The DIY backyard makeover is finally complete. We gave this backyard a much needed transformation and turned it into a place that's welcoming and somewhere you want to spend time in. As an extension of the house, it now serves as extra space where we can hang out in the warmer weather and is visually appealing when you're inside looking out. What we thought would take just over a few weeks ended up taking over a few months, but I'd say it was well worth the wait. It took just over 5 days to complete, but was spread throughout the summer months when we had free time on weekends. There's minor things that we're leaving till next spring, like the skirting that goes around the deck, as well as adding to the gardens. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching the video and coming along for the series. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for future videos as I'll be tackling some indoor projects.